Well, hello everyone. It's Wednesday again. We've made it through another week, and I hope it's been a good one for you. It's looking like summer is actually going to arrive sometime very soon, according to all the weather reports I'm hearing. So if you prefer the cooler weather, you better enjoy it now. Anyway, while we're here, I'm going to see if I can do my usual thing. You know how I always like to bumble about trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing, and today is going to be another one of those days, so that's okay. And here we are. Look at that. That wasn't too painful today, was it? And as you know, during the weekly wellness show, I like to share, pictures with you because that just makes it a little bit easier to visualize what I'm blathering away about. So the whole reason I like to have this show for you guys is because really a lot of us would like to live longer and feel better and look better. And really, if you're educated on some of the natural ways to better health, you might actually want to do that. So I'm here to share some of that information with you. All right. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about tonight's wellness webcast is going to be amazing. It's a men's health masterclass. We're going to get into all the common health issues that are typical for men, how nutrition, exercise, supplementation can actually make a big difference for our men against these risks that they face. Okay. Last month, if you remember, we had Fruit Seekers for Bone Health with Dr. Sharon Hushman. She was amazing. We're still playing with the prunes, guys. So if you've missed out on that, check it out. You want to see it for yourself. All right. It's in my wellness center. And if for some reason you haven't gotten around to doing that yet, at the end of the show, you'll find the link above for it. It's pretty easy. You just put your name and your email address in there, and you're going to have all of a sudden all kinds of access to some really good recipes. All the webinars we've had in the past, some interviews with some incredible experts, and so much more. So, get in there, take what you like, and of course, like we all do, leave the rest, right? A little bit about me. My story is far too long-winded to get into it here. So the Reader's Discussed version of it is I have faced a lot of health challenges throughout my life. And eventually, when you get into a situation where you have multiple immunity challenges, you quickly learn that there's only so much that mainstream medicine can and will do for you. And that might not be a suitable answer for you. And in my case, it wasn't. So I started looking at alternative things. What can I do to improve myself? And in that, I learned so much that, I literally dragged myself out of a wheelchair, battled my way through cancer without chemo radiation. There's a lot of things that I learned that were very helpful for me. So now what I want to do is actually share, a lot of that information with you so that you can get off that merry-go-round of, constantly wondering why you have all these symptoms coming up, going from doctor to doctor, trying this drug, trying that drug. And if you're doing this game, you already know it's pretty old. It gets tiring, and you get sick and tired of being sick and tired. So what I want to do is help you find a better way of, feeling better by showing you how you can live in harmony with nature. It's going to give you the power to have your best life possible. So I'm really glad you're here with me today. Thanks for that. And it's awesome that you're taking the time to do this. So last week we talked about BPH. Again, that's benign prostatic hyperplasia. And that's common in aging men. In fact, the older you get, the higher the chances you're going to end up being affected by this. In fact, by the time you're over 80, there's over 80% chance. So and a couple of symptoms, is frequent urination, maybe having a weak urine stream. We covered that last week. And there are options that you can choose from to manage that. There's medical treatments, there's, supplements you can try. And sometimes a lifestyle change can make a big difference too, or maybe a combination of the above. So you can read more about that. Actually, there's a fairly detailed article in my wellness center. Check it out. Again, if you're not in there, that'll be easy for you. The end of today, just pop up above and hit that link. It's wham bam, done. So today, what we're doing is we're getting into a topic that's very important for so many of us. If you have a man in your life somehow, some way, this is important. It's men's health. And a lot of men, we don't think about this. I'm sure we don't. We think about our own women's problems, but do we actually think about, the unique range of problems that men have specific to them? They go through energy dips, stress overload, heart disease, and, of course, prostate issues, and none of that's fun either. And the road to being healthy, yeah, as you know, it's not necessarily easy. But unfortunately, because of these health issues that men face, they're generally going to live 5 to 6 years shorter in their lifespan than women will. So there is a roadmap that you can use to overcome these obstacles. It will help you build a healthier, stronger, more resilient of your version of yourself, or the man that you care about, if this is something that interests you. And it does take a little bit of effort, but it's actually, you'd be surprised. You can learn so much about this tonight. This is going to be with Dr. Richard Brous. This guy's amazing. It's not just any typical webinar. It's a chance for you to actually learn how to navigate to peak optimal health for yourself. And you're not going to do it all at once, but you're going to learn all the different things that you can do, and then you pick and choose which way you're going to do that. So we're going to learn about preventative health maintenance. There we go, Charles Mumbles again. And how we can use nutrition, supplementation, exercise, how these things are very helpful in protecting us and men against major health risks that, men commonly face. And it is about staying ahead of the game instead of constantly playing catch up. I've been in that position. It's not fun. So there's also essential skills that you're going to learn about, how to keep your vitality. I cannot speak. Sorry, guys. Okay. We're going to look at some skills, tools that, every man's going to need to build resilience, reduce stress, stay sharp, both physically and mentally. And can you imagine, guys, if you actually had more energy and you felt like you were sharp as a tack? You probably miss that. Also, there's an area we're going to cover on mental health and stress relief, because just like us women, men feel this too, and it does take their toll on them as well. So we're going to learn how to tackle stress, depression. Guys face relationship challenges with us too, while finding, a purpose, getting a good achievable goal. These things are all very helpful. And mental wellness is very important for our overall health, because our brain is connected to our body and our body is connected to our brain. But as children, we were taught to separate that. Remember when you fell down and hurt yourself, started to cry because it hurt, right? Oh, keep that up. I'll give you something to cry about, right? So what do? We shut our body off. Well, we need to reconnect. So it's very important for us to pay attention to these things too, not just how we feel physically. Also, we're going to learn about optimized nutrition. And we're going to learn all the different, benefits of adding things like soy protein, zinc, and other important nutrients that are going to improve energy, that's going to help balance testosterone, and in all overall health is going to be, feeling way better. And if you fuel your body with the things that it needs, it is going to run a lot better. It's like, I think I mentioned this before with vehicles, and guys, I know you can relate to this. If you put crap gas in your car, it's going to run like crap. But what happens if you put good fuel in your car? Do you think it runs better? And guess what? Our body is no different. That's what you're going to be learning. So that and a whole lot more. And really, I can't wait for you guys to see this. This is going to be so exciting to watch this all unpack tonight. And Richard Brous, he's really quite an amazing guy. I actually equate him very strongly to Dr. Shackley himself. As you can see, he's got quite a few credentials. And when you go to register, you can check that out for yourself. But he does have his own health center, chiropractic clinic. I think he's retired from the chiropractic side of that now, and he's more into teaching these days. But he started that back in 77, and he designed a lot of personalized health programs, focusing on diet, exercise, stress management, nutritional supplements. I mean, he's figured it out. So definitely. Something else you can do is check out his coffee talks. In fact, if you Google Dr. Brous coffee talk, bang, you will find him very easy. I checked it out before I said this, so make sure I wasn't talking outside of my mouth here. Anyway, check it out. In fact, he's who I stole my tea talk idea from, because I figured if he could do coffee talk, well, I'll do a tea talk. And I really enjoy his. I learned so much from him. So check that out. So be there tonight. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And again, it doesn't matter if you're a guy looking to improve your own health, or maybe you have a family member or a friend in your world that, you want them to live longer, feel better because you care about them. Well, invite them and bring yourself as well, because there's going to be a lot of really good information that's going to be so helpful to help them. All right. So I will drop a link at the end of today. It'll be up above for you, along with a few others. And for now, I'm just going to do a quick recap of what we just blasted through. Um, and, again, men, they face a range of their own unique health challenges, energy dips, stress overloads, heart disease, prostate issues. And tonight we will be covering how nutrition, exercise, supplementation, how that and more can help protect you guys against these risks. We do want you to live longer. We really do. So be there tonight. This is what your registration page will look like. Very easy. And also, if you do just get into my wellness center, if you're not there already, there's some other really good articles, like how zinc does wonderful things for men, what men should be looking for in a multivitamin. And again, you'll see the link to tonight's webinar. If you haven't noticed, I really want you to join the webinar tonight. Just subtle hint. And also, I've got a wellness community. Danny's Wellness Tribe is growing every day. It's so nice to see you guys popping in and making yourselves at home. We like to post, different things that you can, quickly learn on the spot. And we're going to be adding some more things like pop quizzes and maybe even a special show just for you guys. We'll see. But yeah, again, if I haven't said this enough times today, do register for that show tonight. Hey, it's okay if you can't make it live tonight. We get that. It's summer, we're busy, right? But that's all right. If you register for it, the good thing is as soon as the replay is available, you will be the first to get it. And that way you can grab yourself a nice cup of tea, put your feet up, relax, and enjoy the show. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to post links for everything that I've been talking about and even more up above. And if you want to message me for anything, any of the links that you might be interested in, or maybe you're, starting to question your own health challenges and you want to bounce them off of me, I would love to give you a hand, point you in the right direction at the very least. That's what I do. So thanks for being here. I really enjoy having you here, and I would love to see you tonight. If I don't see you tonight, then do make sure you register so you catch the replay, okay? And I'm going to leave it at that because you already know about my tea talks. You know I'm going to be here next Wednesday. You know I have a YouTube channel, and all the links will be above. So take care and make it a good rest of the day until we see you later on. All right. Thanks for being here. Bye for now.